So this tour is going to be done a little bit differently. I'm going to be recording not one, but 2 tours. Yeah, that's right. So one here by myself and one with a bunch of guests. And I'm going to be editing them together in a way in which hopefully everything makes sense. But the reason I'm doing it this way is so that I make sure the video is comprehensive and people who are new to the channel or to the world can get caught up in just one video. And, continue watching from the next episode. Anyways, let's get started by introducing everyone to the world here. We're actually going to start over at the museum. Oh, no, 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 no. We're going to start here at the whip building. Okay, this thing right here. It's very cool looking. And we have a spawner minecart, which I only recently got. Kind of just going back and forth on the sign.
Museum looks like a green build.
Really?
It looks good.
That is such a big compliment. I appreciate that very much.
Is that because the back isn't done?
Yeah.
I love how we stumped Puff's ego and then just completely deflated it.
Man, that was bad. All right, and so over here we have my own personal quote for the Fortune Silk Touch pickaxe. So this was obtained kind of in a version where if you enchanted a pickaxe and got the right enchantment roll, it would have both Fortune and Silk Touch. Unfortunately, the sign has disappeared from here, but you can tell basically it was possible to get this, and this was a really fun project to do. It took a long time getting the 50 levels. Grinding that out was really tough.
Is this dungeon that's underneath us, is that an actual dungeon?
No, I just built it because I wanted to house the spawner in a cool looking area.
I'm glad you did this though, because before this was just placed haphazardly, right? Somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. So
the building.
Yeah, and then I have a bunch of spawners here because I, for some reason, thought it was like I just got carried away, you know. So yeah, this was done in episode 6 in beta 1.9 pre-release 4. It was pretty easy. And yeah, when you place it down, you get data value 0, which means you just get a little piggy hanging out in the spawner. All right, one of my favorite exhibits personally is actually this one right here. It was a pretty simple one, but I actually had a special guest on the episode that I did this. Yeah.
What's your favorite discontinued feature in the museum?
In the museum, I'd have to say my favorite actually is up here. I really like the way this stuff looks over here.
Yeah, it does look quite cool.
Yeah, it's like a lattice of the different blocks. Now this was really easy to do. It was ice and then the lava from the beta time, the time that I went to beta just for fun.
Now,
if you had started it in imp dev, it would have been cooler.
True. I have made mistakes. We have some funny logs. So we have some sideways facing logs. This is all done by mining certain data values of logs from the data value liquid transmutation machine, which we'll get to later. Then we have the wooden slab. This is something that a lot of people know about. It's essentially just a wooden slab, but you can't mine it with an axe. You actually mine it with a pickaxe, as you can see, which is pretty cool. All right, so over here we now have some brewing stands with some special items inside. So you can see that we got some very funky looking configurations of stuff, and the same goes over here for the furnaces. Okay, are you guys ready?
Whoa!
Okay.
Why is there a gas?
Someone stole a spawn egg. That's
That's
not as chaotic as I kind of expected.
I would like to say it wasn't me, I swear.
It was definitely Burn the witch.
It wasn't me.
I'm for not giving us
serious.
That's actually kind of funny. Whoever did that, that's you know.
Nice PuffingFish.
Okay.
It is very funny.
So.
Hang on, he's made it a compliment. I did it.
Oh, really? Okay. Good.
No, it was me. Really, time to ban.
Now everyone wants to say that they did it. I don't believe
no.
any of you. Okay.
Good. Now the real person can get away with it.
Oh no.
Speaking of spawn eggs, I do have a spawn egg exhibit over here. And yeah, it's got
where is it?
enchanted. It's over here, everybody. Over here. It's at the front of the museum.
We're all kind of like running around aimless.
So over here we got spawn eggs, so just the normal kind. Then we got nameless spawn eggs because why not? And then we got enchanted spawn eggs because I'm really cool like that. Alright, and now for the main strip of the museum. This is kind of the thing where most of our unobtainables up to this point are. So yeah, right here we have enchanted items in episode 24. Yeah, we did a lot of enchanting. So we used a dragon XP farm to get all the XP, and then we used the enchantment table to get enchanted books, and then we used the trusty anvil, which was new at the time, to put together all these beautiful, wonderful enchanted items. And right here we have our another really fun item one, which is nameless items. So right here, all these items look normal until you hover over them. As you can see, there's no name to them, and this is actually impossible. So if I remove the tooltips, it just is that little box there, which is really funny. As you saw at the entrance of the museum, the spawner minecart, pretty cool, right? So this was just in 13W06A, you could place any minecart down and it would result in a spawner minecart. If you want to check out that video, of course, you can check out the playlist, which is in the description. All right, over here we have Bedrock. This is from a beta pre-release that we went to temporarily for one episode just to show off some MBT editing stuff we could do. Pretty interesting, really, but there's going to be some more ways to get Bedrock coming up soon, and so I'm trying not to really show this off too much. This over here, unfortunately, are going to get deleted, but we got some really interesting items from the same thing we got that Bedrock from. So we got an interesting type of sugarcane, the fire item. I think everyone's going to ask me, can you craft chainmail? I actually don't know, but you can. Look at that. Chain chest plates, chain leggings, chain helmets, and chain boots. It's true. Legit fire item obtained. So next is the portal item. This was also gotten in the beta kind of test build over here. And I use this to help build my Ender Dragon farm. So if you're ever interested in watching that, check it out. Anyways, if you place it down, you get another portal. So I have a very unfunctioning piston bolt down here because for some reason I can't get it to work. But if we keep going this way and we just go this way and walk, you know.
Why isn't it working?
So
it was working before, wasn't it?
No, it hasn't worked at all.
So
I built it and the first section worked great, right? And then I updated to the version after spawner minecarts. You know, that's what I was testing it with, believe it or not. So then that didn't work, right? So it was like, okay, that's not good. But I tested it in a later version and it worked fine. So I'm assuming it's just something to do with the current like 1.5 stuff.
Yeah, because it's
Rail
not like
mechanics are
Minecraft
annoying. They drive me
stop
nuts.
mechanics from working.
Oh yeah, no.
Ooh,
Okay, so
villager.
this is my kind of unfinished entrance to my base. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do here, but my plan is to kind of make it like a little
Make
mini
a shrine
zoo.
where you worship these villagers. That's what you should do.
Librarian as a gold trade. I'm pretty sure that's like very rare.
Yeah, I got some very interesting guys in here. I haven't spent a. Livingcomputer's gone.
What's wrong with that second villager?
Which second one?
Like
From-
the second one along.
From which side? The left
From the
or-
left.
Left or right? Okay. Oh my goodness, this is. I can't get trades out of it.
Yes, you can. You can.
I'm
Very
trying.
disingenuous.
Oh,
I don't know.
wait. Here you go. Here you go. Dirt. What do you got? What do I get for dirt?
I got steak.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. This is an
I'm the
effective.
villager. I'm the villager expert here. Can I do a little bit of analyzing here?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
go
you
for it.
guys
It's a
got my
new
way so I
it's a
can
new
analyze?
addition
Can I
that was
analyze?
removed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You may
Cool.
be the villager expert, but
Um,
I have emeralds.
Welcome to the ravine base. We're gonna start in the ravine because that's where I started. And you know, I think we should start where I truly started in this world, which is down here. This is it. This is one of the first things I made, was this little water pool. This is so I could jump in and out of the ravine. I had a water pool here and this ladder here. This is how I got in and out of my base at the time. And I stored all my items in this little shack here. You can see I even got some unobtainables stored here. But most of them are empty, as I've since moved storage rooms. But yeah, as you can see here, we got some monster spawners. We even got some special armor with feather falling on it. So you can see all of that here, which is pretty cool. And we got a bed and everything you need at the beginning of the game. And then we have furnaces back there that we used. Anyway, so quickly after that, I went ahead and on the first episode, I believe I built this sugarcane farm. It was either the first or second episode. And this was just so I could get enough paper to start enchanting pretty early on. So yeah, this was our sugarcane farm. We've since upgraded to a better one. But yeah, we also got some fun items in here from 11W49A.
I see there's just pork chops on the floor down there.
Yeah, so this was, I made this before hoppers and I kind of only just AFK'd it when I needed food.
Oh!
There's one.
So how do you get the food?
You just go in there. It's a very janky system, but maybe...
So you have to, you break the wall and go in there.
Yeah, maybe one of the future episodes.
Wait, so we really are going to go into a better place right now?
Oh, yeah.
Some pork chops.
So let's continue this way. This is an enchanting setup. Woo, very cool looking.
What's one of them?
And it works, except you guys have already kind of done.
Where's the bookshelf?
I tested this while playing, and it actually just breaks.
Oh no, that's me. Okay, we're good.
See, this world is intended for one person, so a lot of things aren't really engineered for 10 people.
I got rid of Mark basic lava.
That.
Certainly not.
Yes, finally.
Yes, so over here I have all my enchanted books, courtesy of the Ender Dragon farm. And that enchantment setup over there. Plus there's one in the end as well. But
oh, this is it. This
what is
your
going
spot.
on with all the breaking of things, Marpace? Like, is it just like, does it have to be?
I wasn't breaking it. I needed some lava, and someone else took the other lava.
Good.
Guys, why am I doing this again?
For fun. I'm just trying to have a bit of fun, like everyone else around here.
Yeah. Okay.
You shouldn't take all of this so seriously, and you definitely shouldn't ban me. That would be pathetic.
Who placed an end portal frame?
I'm not gonna ban you. I realize my world's gonna get ruined. It's fine. Anyways, oh my goodness. There we go. Okay.
I'm sure there's a limit.
If we go this way and jump down the waterfall, we'll end up down here in the grassy grove, in another ravine. Yeah, so this one is the slime farm. This is something I set up pretty early on because I needed some slime to get sticky pistons to build some redstone contraptions. Right now it's out of order just because I don't need any slime right now. But probably in an upcoming episode I will rebuild this, maybe renovate it a little bit. It's a project that's on my list. Yeah, and then I originally planned to expand out this way instead of where I ended up expanding. So this goes into yet another ravine. If we keep going this way, you'll see kind of a little bit of what I plan to do over here. So I plan to have some farms over here, and I plan to also have some interesting stuff going on, but never ended up doing that. I changed my mind. This ladder is how I got up and down, but this is actually going to take us to another one of my old projects that has since changed. If we go down here and down this long tunnel, so if you recognize this room, you're an OG viewer. This is where I had my very first mob farm, XP farm of the world. This is where I got my level 50
rooms on the sides.
Yeah, a few rooms on the side. So this here was a bit of a cave, but I just dug it out a lot more. And this is a sheep farm for wool, and it's actually pretty cool because if you flick this, all the wool and everything will get flushed into the center and then out into this block here, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, you have to shear them first, so it's not automatic, but that's because dispensers don't work with shears yet.
That's not until like 1.15, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes a while. We're gonna be.
What happens if they eat all the grass? Where does the grass come from?
There is a couple grass underneath these glass blocks over here on either side.
Oh, so there's grass under the glass?
Yeah.
You mean to harass?
Or is there
I don't know where I'm going with that, but
glass under the grass?
Grass under the glass. Okay.
there's grass under the glass. Somebody's gonna have to make a rap video out of it.
Let's go, please. That would be amazing.
Slim the rapper.
Grass.
I like this room, Puff. It looks good.
Thank you.
I like
yeah,
the color
I think
combo.
this is kind of my favorite room right now, and
I've fallen into the I am having some problems.
It's okay. Ender pearls are your friend. Okay. Anyways, now I think it's time to show off the next section of the base. So if we follow this pathway up here, this is the old section that I just showed you. If we go up here, you'll start to see more of the modern base that we have been living in. This is something that recently, started to come together a lot nicer. Last episode we built this, which is awesome. But right here is the main hub of our world. The storage room. This is where we started the tour in. Yeah, the storage room is looking awesome. So it has everything we need. I still have plenty of space, so I'm not going to run out of storage for quite some time. Mob drops go here. I've been keeping it fairly organized. It's a manual storage system. Haven't really needed it. I got furnaces in the ceiling, which have helped me a lot. And across the way, you'll see the pig spawning outpost thing. Yeah, so I built this when we got spawners. This was a fun project to show off pig spawning. And you can see I even have a minecart in there to help spawn some of the pigs. Anyways, they spawn, they go in that little water stream, they fall down, and we get the pork chops for food. Yeah, that's my main supply of food over there. And then over here we have our kind of central. This is everything's connected to this little kind of crafting bench, I like to think. Storage room, expansion to the other section of the base, the food. Hopefully the next expansion, the outside world, and the elevator over here. So this is the elevator. Please work. Yes, it worked. Aha, welcome to the surface of the world. So this is the surface, and aha, this is the sugarcane and cactus farm. So yeah, I built this not that long ago either. This was pretty much because I needed more paper and more cactus. I needed green for something, I forget what, but hey, it's done now. We built a big old wall for it. It's right here. And yeah, this is where the mob farm used to be, but now it's this, and I like it a lot more. You can kind of look down and see the farm. I like it. If we look to this way, we have a ginormous castle that I am very proud of. It wasn't designed by me, but I'm still very proud of it.
Who designed it?
Blonde Skunk of the Afterlife server. He did an amazing job, and it took me way too long to build this. I'm not going to tell you that information because it's shameful. But yeah, I listened to a lot of podcasts while doing this.
I'm assuming it was at least a couple of hours.
Oh, at least you can bet on that. Plug. I don't have a podcast. Actually, I do.
Sponsorship.
Believe it or not, I am featured in one podcast.
What's inside it, Puff?
There is a mob farm there that is farming all the mobs for all their goodies so that I can make TNT to blow things up.
Ah.
Yay, explosions.
I thought that was Marpe's.
So I listened to the Afterlife podcast while making it. No, I listened to actually an audiobook, technically, not a podcast. Aha, right here is the welcome to the Unobtained world. So this was the sign that I placed down when I made my first world download of the world. So the world download this time, you will also spawn facing this sign, if I remember. And then we have our ruins for the end portal. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool thing over here. And go into the end. We'll check that out in just a sec. Over here is kind of a failed project. This was a daylight sensor using water and grass and all that fun stuff. And we're supposed to have these lights off during the day, but as you can see, it doesn't work quite right anymore. Oh well. But yeah, see, all these are actually connected with redstone, believe it or not. Didn't work out. I was gonna do the whole thing like this, and then I was like, that's too laggy, so didn't do it. And over here you will see a iron farm. Yes. So yeah, right over here we have an iron farm that admittedly isn't working at all. All this iron was gained in a special version. That was a long time ago, and I think the villagers might be dead. All right, and then last episode, if you saw it, we built the Unobtained sign there for people. I think it's pretty nice looking. I don't know. Let me know. Did I do it right or not? Anyways, let's move on to a new section of the world. This next section is really fun. This is the Area 51. Okay, so the Area 51 idea came from doing these like builds that kind of were unobtainable, but kind of not, because you could build them in any version, but their purpose would change. You know, their purpose was something, and then it would break, and so therefore it's like a relic of a forgotten time, sort of. So it's like these experiments that at one point did something cool, but no longer work. So that's what this whole area is about. So if I ever build a farm, it's supposed to rely on unobtainable mechanics that will break, this is where it will go. And so far, we have 1, 2, 3 farms here. This one here is the sand thing. This duplicates sand. This was the first sand duplicator. It doesn't work, obviously. If it worked, I would still be using it.
And where are the aliens?
Wait, we're in a desert or are we in a desert? There's a difference.
We are in a desert that's dry. Actually, I think the biome here is not a desert.
Minecraft ice cream.
Yum. And then over here are 2 water transmutation machines. So one of them does every single data value, which is in this fenced in area here. And this was pretty cool. This enclosure looks dodgy. I know what you mean, but it's okay because it worked and it did the job. And then over here in this more finished enclosure is an automated version of a data value changer, and it can go from 0 to 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7.
All right, change my value. I'm ready.
Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Go.
Wait, people have a value?
Oh yes.
I don't think it works.
No. Oh.
No.
It changed your damage value, so it actually worked.
Here you go. I got you. Where are you?
I'm just burning.
Oh. Hey, it's starting to rain. Beautiful.
I thought that was you.
No, it wasn't.
Your levers change the data value of the weather.
Oh, wow. Magic.
What is this?
Oh, yeah. Ah, that reminds me.
Old transducer. No, it's not.
This is an iron farm.
Yeah, it was.
Made out of
I don't
iron
remember
blocks.
if this got featured in a video or not. But essentially what would happen is it would duplicate iron golems and keep those 4 iron blocks there.
Whoa, that's cool. What version was that?
Yeah, I'm not sure I remember if it got, but all you had to do is hold right click and place melon blocks. And I wonder.
You mean pumpkins?
Pumpkin blocks, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I didn't actually use it very much because I couldn't use hoppers on it. Anyways, yeah.
Also loud.
It is very loud. So I think in the future, I would like to build something around here. It just looks really cool, and it would be able to overlook the Area 51. So maybe some sort of like mansion in the hills with this huge glass window. I don't know, something cool like that. I think it would fit perfect there. The bat cave was an idea I had. But yeah, we're going to take the old way back. This is the way I used to go. And this takes us all the way back to our base, which goes right through here, through this little valley. Right through here, you'll see the Unobtained sign, the iron farm, the entrance to the underground railroad. And then you'll see the mob farm. Okay, so I think it's time that we check out the mob farm. And another incomplete project with just my face up there. Nothing else. We got some materials hanging out. We got some hoppers for where the mobs die. Currently, the lights in the farm are off. Now they're on. Now they're off. And down here you can see all the mob drops. Not very efficient, but hey, it works. It does what I want. If I light up more caves, it'll probably be crazy fast. Anyways, that's that.
Was this base at all inspired by Etho's land by any chance?
How did you know?
I don't know. I count it as plagiarism, actually.
It was actually inspired by a few things. It was inspired by Bugman's base. It was inspired by Ethos base. It was inspired by my old base, and it was also inspired by Cubfan Season 5 base.
And it was inspired by my 15W49A witch farm, right, Puff?
Yes.
Right, Puff?
Yes. Okay, so this is the true villager place. This is where I got more of my villagers stored. So...
Show them to me.
Yes, shameless self-plug. Please record that, everybody. All right, so... Everyone sub to Magical Blueberries. Yes, please go do that. Yeah, okay, so over here we have villagers that trade everything that I use. And it is beautiful.
Oh, I could live down here.
I know. So I feel like I might need to make like a lounge room over here. I feel like that's...
I'm going to drop out of college and just live in here.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, I think that's a perfectly normal idea, Puff.
Okay, if you say so.
I'll just live with your slaves.
Do some of the villages down here have some discontinued trades?
They
or
do.
trades that will become discontinued?
Actually, some of them already are, I believe. But yeah, all of them will be.
Yeah.
Or most of them will be.
No, it's every single one because of the way villager mechanics have changed.
Okay, well, there we go. Villager expert comes in clutch telling me how it works.
He's not the expert, he's the cult leader.
I am the expert. I know more than
so
you.
there is
my question was more whether you have discontinued trades as of this version.
Yeah, so over here, if you come into this section over here, Bugman.
I'm trying. It's a bit crowded.
Yes, we do.
And then there's this cleric here who has tools trades. That's discontinued right now, I believe.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
So one thing you may notice is there's not actually a ravine, and I keep calling it a ravine base. Well, that's because I flooded the ravine with water above some glass because I thought it would look cool, and it does. I think it's awesome. You can see down into the base. It's awesome. I love it. Anyways, next we're gonna get on to this thing here, and we're gonna look at the Game of Thrones inspired town as it is right now. This is something I started very, very recently. And the idea is to make it a dynamic Minecraft village so villagers can roam around and not die and be safe. And yeah, so I got a farm over there that's looking pretty sad. And we got a horse stable there that doesn't have any horses in it, which is also pretty sad. But then we got a bunch of plans. We got a retaining wall. We got some paths planned out. We got the entrance to our base over there as well. And a bunch of other stuff going on. So it's a pretty small area, but it's got a wall and it's all lit up, hopefully. Anyway, so this is a really good view of everything I've built so far in the world. You can see the tree farm out in the distance over there. Some of my interesting diagonal pathways out to satellite areas. The bridge of water in the distance. And the beacon. We got a beacon in the world. Yeah, this is a fairly recent addition as well. But that's pretty much it for this area, right? So now it's time to check out the Nether hub and the end, I think. So let's go to the end first. Yeah, it most likely will be broken in this tour, but that's fine because I have a single player.
Oh, for God's sake, Joey.
You went through? Okay, everybody, we're going through the end portal. Let's go. Oh, there's a skeleton. Oh, geez. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the end. My very glitched.
There's glass here. You know what I have to do. You know what has to go underneath this glass, right?
More glass, probably.
No, actually.
Void.
I've fallen in the void.
Yeah, now there's grass under the glass.
Yeah, so this was supposed to end the tour, but that's okay. We're gonna adjust. This is gonna be so painful to edit. Oh my goodness.
Nothing like a world tour to go to plan, right?
Oh man.
I learned from my server tour. If there's an end portal, people will fall in it.
Man. Okay. Let's go this way. Let's go to the dragon farm. It is a beautiful thing. It's awesome. Let's go. So, one person gets to do the dragon farm. Make sure it's on. Make sure it's on. Oh, it is on. It is on. Okay. Whoops. I think I broke it.
Oh, that is so loud.
That's wow. Ow.
Wow.
My ear.
Let's go. Beautiful. Go in here, and we go over this way. And boom, the Ender Dragon XP bar. Tons of XP. Ender Dragon dying noises. And then we go back. And then we do it again. And that's how I get all my XP in this world. An enchanting station that every XP farm needs. Beautiful. And a pathway back to the boring. So that's pretty much it for my end right now. I'm hoping to have a big, huge storage system here eventually. But that's way far in the future when we've done a lot more projects and got a lot more established in the world. So yeah, next we're going to go to the the Nether, which is where I would like to end the tour. Hopefully to show you guys something real cool there. So if you, again, haven't seen any episodes of the series, probably a lot of this is blowing your mind, but yeah, it's special.
Did somebody just call Puff a scented candle?
Really? Wait, what?
That doesn't make any sense. Did I misread the chat, or am I just very confused?
No, it's PuffingFish HQ scented candle. Man, I never thought that would happen.
I guess because you were on fire.
Oh, I get it now. Like burnt hair. You.
I guess.
By the way, Puff.
So we're quite high.
The
right,
email
human
account's
bacon.
called PuffingFish headquarters at gmail.com.
This tour sucks. I'm so sorry. I thought it. I planned it more than the other one. I think there's less stuff to show. I probably should have waited longer, but hey, here it is. So yeah, this is the Nether in its beautifulness. I like how ruined the world has gotten. Oh yeah, whoops.
It's not that bad. However, I am a 2v2C player.
So over the course of the tour, I asked everyone to place some signs saying something fun and putting their name on it. So these are the following signs that I did copy over into my actual single player world. So if you download the single player download, you might find these signs around there. So yeah, hopefully you find them. Anyways, guys, that's going to end the tour finally. So I just want to say thank you very, very much for watching the tour the whole entire way. I know it's one of my longer videos. It's not too long, but I know it could have been a little bit boring from a unobtainable collecting perspective, but hopefully it's something that you enjoyed. Anyways, for the end here, I want to specifically announce a few very fun things. So the discontinued features Discord is really close to reaching 1,000 members. And to think something that started from a video I posted like 3 years ago has grown to 1,000 members, that some of them probably don't even know who I am, is pretty darn crazy. I'm incredibly thankful for the community that has put all the amazing work into making the discontinued features community what it is today. And I'm also going to be announcing a very, very special launching of the Unobtained SMP. Ah, yes. So if you're an OG viewer, you may remember that I did do this once before, but it was, let's just put it this way, challenging. And now I kind of know what I'm getting into. I have a really dedicated mod and admin team that are really hopefully going to help me out a lot in running the server. And I've actually got it to be kind of incorporated with the Minecraft Discontinued Features Discord. So if you are interested in joining, you can join the Minecraft Discontinued Features Discord, and you can find all the information that you need there. There is going to be an announcement video for the SMP as well, but I'm just announcing it here as well because I think it's a pretty fun, cool thing. I'm going to be making videos on it. I'm sure other people are too. And I don't plan on letting this SMP fail. So hopefully if you guys see this, you guys are going to join. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for like almost 2.5, 3 years of making Unobtained content. And thank you to the Discontinued Features team for getting this place to 1,000 members. This world will continue. I ain't gonna quit. See ya.